Good morning, children. Welcome again after a short break of summer vacation. Again, we are going to start the online classes at RO level. Myself, N. Ansari, TGT Maths, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Vehicle Factory, Jabalpur. Children, today we are going to start new lesson, lines and angles. In this chapter, we shall study about basic terms and definitions, intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines, perpendicular lines, angles, types of angles, etc. So these things we are going to study in this chapter. So children, before starting the lesson, first of all we shall see some slides. Basic terms and definitions. Lines. About lines we have already studied in earlier classes and earlier chapter also. A straight path extending in both directions with no end points is called a line. A line segment, a part of a line that includes 2 points called endpoints and all the points between them. This is called the line segment. Line segment is only part of a line. A ray, a part of a line with one endpoint that continues without end in one direction. Means the difference between line segment and the ray, it is only the difference. In a line segment it is having 2 endpoints, but a ray is having only one endpoint and a line having no endpoints. So these are the differences amongst these. Now we are coming on intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. Intersecting lines, the lines that cross each other, that is called the intersecting lines. Means they intersect each other at one point are called intersecting lines. If the lines do not intersect anywhere after extending infinitely in both the directions, so those lines are called non-intersecting lines. The other name of non-intersecting lines is parallel lines. So we can say parallel lines also. So you can see the figure, this is the intersecting lines and this is the parallel lines. Now perpendicular lines, they are again intersecting lines. The perpendicular lines are again intersecting lines, but they intersect each other at right angle. Means they form 90-degree angle. This is called perpendicular lines. Now about angles, we are going to learn what are the different types of angles. We have already learned in earlier, but still we are going to see how do we form the angle and what are the different types of angles. Angle is formed when two rays originate from the same end points. The rays making an angle are called the arms of the angle and the end point is called the vertex of the angle. There are many types of angles such as acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, adjacent angle and linear pair of angles, etc. So these are the different types of angles which we are going to study about. Understand? Now acute angle, we know what is the acute angle. It is less than 90 degree but more than 0 degree. It is neither 0 degree nor 90 degree. It is these two measures are not included in this angle. More than 0, less than 90, means between 0 and 90 is called the acute angle. Now these are the examples you can see here. A part of pizza and here a stair it is forming acute angle. This is the acute angle. I am show the cursor. I am showing the cursor here. Here acute angle, and this is again acute angle. So these are the examples of acute angle. Now right angle, an angle whose measure is equal to 90 degree called a right angle. Means it is exactly 90, not between. Between, we talk about between in obtuse angle, acute angle, reflex angle. Understand, about these angles we talk in between, but it is exactly 90 degree called the right angle. Now these are the examples. You can see the pictures here, figures here. Photo frame, holy cross, and this is the scale are used in various fashions. Understand? So these are the examples of right angle. Now obtuse angle, an angle whose measure is less than 180 degree but more than 90 degree. Again range, there is a range. Again there is a range. Yes. Obtuse angle, an angle whose measure is less than 180 degree but more than 90 degree is called an obtuse angle. This is the range between 90 and 180. Neither 90 nor 180. They are not included in obtuse angle. Excluding these two measures, 90 and 180, in between what are the angles will be obtuse angle. Now these are the picture shows the examples of obtuse angle. Understand? Yes. Now the next, straight angle, an angle whose measure is equal to exactly 180 degree is called a straight angle. यहाँ पर भी कोई रेंज नहीं है, exactly 180 degree, this is called straight angle. Now examples you can see here. Now reflex angle, again a range, an angle whose measure is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree is called reflex angle. This is called reflex angle between 180 and 360 degree. This is called the reflex angle. These are the figures shown here. They are showing the reflex angle. You see here, this is the reflex angle and this is the reflex angle. Understand? So and here here in the body of the man you can see reflex angle. Now adjacent angles, we are coming on the this is the special type of angle, angles which have one common arm. This OB is the common arm and these OC and OA are non-common arms and they are opposite to the common arm. Means common arm के एक साइड नॉन कॉमन आर्म है और एक दूसरी नॉन कॉमन आर्म दूसरे साइड है, एक ही साइड में नहीं है ये. सो दैट इज वाई दे आर कॉल्ड ओनली दे, then they will be called, it will be called adjacent angles. Understand? So angles which have one common arm and a common vertex, all the arms are having a common vertex O and the uncommon arms are opposite to each other are called adjacent angles. This is very very important angles. About this angle, on this angle we shall do various problems based on the adjacent angles. Understand? Now these are the examples you can see here, adjacent angles. Here angle A and angle B are adjacent angle. This is the common arm and these are the non-common arm. Non-common arms are opposite to each other, opposite to the common arm. Here page of a book, you can see here, this is the common arm and these two pages are non-common arm, are treated as non-common arm. And here there are three hands of a clock. You can see this is the hour hand, minute hand and second hand. Second hand is the common arm and these are the non-common arm, hour hand and minute hand. So now we are coming on linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles, again as we have studied about adjacent angles, here you again see here these are the adjacent angles. Angle formed by a line standing on a straight line. This is the straight line and this is the line standing on it. It is forming two angles, angle A and angle B. They are called linear pair. All adjacent angles are not called linear pair. What is the speciality of linear pair? The sum of these two adjacent angles must be 180 degree. Understand? The sum of the two adjacent angle, if sum of the two adjacent angle is 180 degree, then we will call it linear pair of angles. See here various figures, various pictures shown here. They are showing the adjacent angle as well as the linear pair. Here this angle and this angle we are seeing here. This is obtuse angle, this is acute angle. Obtuse plus acute, if we do sum of these two angles, we will get 180 degree. Now we are coming, as we studied adjacent angles and a linear pair. So first we see the axiom 6.1. Axiom 6.1. In the axiom 6.1, if a ray stands on a line, let us suppose this is a line, if a ray stands on it, let us suppose a ray, this is a ray, it stands on this line A, O, B, C. OC is a ray standing on this line AOB. So then the sum of the adjacent angle, these are the adjacent angle. Why they are adjacent angle? Because OA and OB are non-common arm of these two angles and OC is the common arm. Let us suppose we want to write these two angles. So how do we write it? Angle AOC and angle BOC. Angle AOC and angle BOC. Look here, these OC, here OC are common arm, that is why it is called common arm. And non-common arm OA and OB. OA, AO and BO, they are the non-common arm and they are opposite to this common arm. एक इस तरफ है और एक इस तरफ. So that is why it is called adjacent angle. Understand? And if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of the two adjacent angles, these are the adjacent angle, then their sum means angle AOC plus angle BOC will be equal to 180 degree. Adjacent angle so formed is 180 degree. This is the axiom. Understand? Axiom or proven statement हम लोगों ने यूक्लिड ज्योमेट्री में पढ़ा हुआ है. Understand? The second axiom, axiom 6.2. In the axiom 6.2, if the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree, again we are forming adjacent angle. Let us suppose we are forming an adjacent angle again. Again I am forming the adjacent angle. A line, I have drawn a line POQ and a ray standing on it. let us suppose a ray is standing on it, OR. OR is common arm. Understand? So these are the adjacent angles, means angle POR, angle POR and angle QOR, they are adjacent angles. Understand? Because we have already learned about it. Understand? They are adjacent angles. If sum of two adjacent angles understand, if sum of two adjacent angle means angle POR plus angle QOR is 180 degree, then non-common arm means OP and OQ form a line POQ. Understand? If sum of two angles means we can say that this is the converse of this. Understand? If a ray stands on a line, understand, then the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree. If it is 180 degree, so non-common arm will form a line. Understand? Non-common arm will form a line, means angle POQ will be called a line. Understand? So these are the axioms 6.1 and 6.2. Axiom 6.1 and axiom 6.2. Understand? Now, so we have learned about it. The adjacent angle, the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree. Understand? If it is 180 degree, then non-common arm will form a line. And if a ray stands on a line, understand, and then the sum of two adjacent angle will be 180 degree. Now, yes, come here. Yes, now we are coming on vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. What are the vertically opposite angles? Angles formed by two intersecting lines such that the opposite angles are equal are called vertically opposite angles. What does it mean? If two lines cross each other, then the pair of angles so formed are called vertically opposite angles. What are the vertically opposite angles? In this figure you can see here angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. Understand? Now, these are the examples of this figure shows the vertically opposite angles. You can see here fan, scissors, and these are the pens, etc. Understand? Now, so vertically opposite angles we have already seen. Now we are coming on the problems or theorem based on vertically opposite angles. Understand? Yes. Yes. Now we shall see a theorem 6.1. This is a theorem 6.1. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. We are going to prove this theorem. Understand? I am showing how do we prove it. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. What are the vertically opposite angles? We have already seen. Now I am drawing a figure. With the help of a figure I am going to tell you the proof of this theorem. Yes, these are the two intersecting lines. You can see here. we can name it as AOB. This is a line, another line COD. These two lines cross each other, so they are forming pair of vertically opposite angles. What are the pair of vertically opposite angle? This angle we can take it as angle 1. This angle is angle 2. These angle 1 and angle 2 are called vertically opposite angles. Understand? And here the another pair of vertically opposite angle, this is angle 3 and this is angle 4. They are also called vertically opposite angles, and we are going to prove that these vertically opposite angles are equal. Understand? So how do we prove it? Let us come. We are going to prove it. Understand? So first of all, in the theorem, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. We are going to prove. Whenever we want to prove a theorem, it is having a system to write the proof of the theorem. First we shall write given. What is given here? The given here is AB and CD are AB and CD are intersecting lines. AB and CD are intersecting lines, and angle 1 and angle 2, this is one pair, are called vertically opposite angles. This is the first pair of vertical opposite angle, angle 1 and angle 2. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 4, they are also vertically opposite angles. Understand? Now given के बाद to prove, what we have to prove? We have to prove angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, और एंगल 1 इक्वल टू एंगल 2, चाहे एंगल 1 इक्वल टू एंगल 2 बोले या एंगल AOD इक्वल टू एंगल BOC, ये प्रूव करना है. एंड अनदर पेयर, फॉर अनदर पेयर वी हैव टू प्रूव एंगल AOC is equal to angle BOD. How do we prove it? Let us start. Proof. I am going to prove it. How do we prove? Let us see. First of all, see, CD is a line you are seeing here. OA is a ray standing on it. CD is a line, OA is a ray standing on it, means they are forming adjacent angles. Understand? And they are linear pair also. Here, first of all, it is given that angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degree. How? We have already seen it from here, axiom 6.1. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. So angle AOC and angle BOC, they are adjacent angle. So angle AOC plus angle BOC equal to 180 degree. The same thing we are using here, angle AOC plus angle AOD equal to 180 degree. Angle AOC plus angle AOC plus angle AOD is 180 degree. Equation number 1. Similarly, now we are going to apply the linear pair again. We are treating a line AOB and a ray OD standing on it. So again they are forming linear pair. So we can say that angle AOD plus angle DOB is also equal to 180 degree, because they are forming linear pair by the axiom. Now from first and second both are equal to 180 degree, so we can compare them as angle AOC plus angle AOD will be equal to angle AOD plus angle DOB. Understand? See here, angle AOC plus angle AOD, angle AOD plus angle DOB, AOD cancel, so we are having here angle AOC equal to angle DOB. Angle AOC equal to angle DOB to prove में हमने दिया था, this was to prove, ये हमें प्रूव करना था और हमने ये प्रूव कर लिया. दूसरी चीज़ भी इसी तरह से प्रूव कर सकते हैं. We can write similarly angle AOD equal to angle BOC, or angle 3 equal to angle 1 equal to angle 2. This is angle 3 equal to angle 4. AOC this is angle 3, so we can write here angle 3, and BOD it is angle 4, so we can write here angle 3 equal to angle 4. So in this way we shall prove two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. So this is the proof of this theorem. Understand? Now let us come to the next. We are coming on an example. Example 1. In example 1 you see the figure. See the figure please. In figure, lines PQ and RS intersect each other at O. This PQ and RS, they are intersecting at O. Understand? If angle POR is to angle ROQ. Angle POR means this angle is to this angle. It is given 5:7. Understand? Find all the angles. We shall find all the angles. What are the all the angles? There are so many angles. Angle POS, angle QOS, angle QOR, angle POR, etc. Understand? So we are going to solve this question. How do we solve? The same thing we shall apply here as we have done earlier. Because the two lines are intersecting each other, so vertically opposite angles are equal. This property we will use. Understand? This property we will use here. Now first of all, whenever it is given any angles, any two angles is given in the ratio, so first of all we always let, to make it easier, we always let angle POR is equal to 5x. We shall let it like this. And angle, the ratio of POR and ROQ is given 5:7. So we shall let angle POR equal to 5x and angle ROQ is equal to 7x. ऐसा हम let कर लेते हैं to understand the problem easily. Understand? So 5x and 7x we have already let it. Angle POR means this one. So POR को हमने 5x let कर लिया और ROQ को 7x let कर लिया. POR and ROQ को हमने 5x and 7x let कर लिया और आप देख सकते हैं, you can see here PQ is a line, POQ is a line and OR is a ray standing on it. So again they are forming a linear pair. By linear pair we can say that 5x plus 7x means this angle plus this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degree by linear pair axiom. It becomes 12x equal to 180 degree. Therefore x will be equal to 180 by 12. 12 ones are 12, 12 fives are 60. We have found here x is equal to. Understand? X is equal to we have found here. Now we shall find out the angle POR, angle ROQ numerically. Angle POR. How much will be angle POR? It is 5x. So we shall put the value of x here. 5 into 15 becomes 75 degree. Means angle POR will become 75 degree, and we are coming on angle ROQ. It is 7x, so 7 into 15 will be equal to 105 degree. So we have found these two angles, 5x and 7x, angle POR and angle ROQ 75 degree and 105 degree. Now see here, as we have proved just now, the vertically opposite angles are equal. What are the vertically opposite angles? See here, which pair of the angles are here vertically opposite angles. Let us see. Angle POR, it is vertically opposite to angle QOS. Since angle POR is 75 degree, therefore angle QOS will also be equal to 75 degree. Similarly, see here, angle QOR, it is vertically opposite to angle POS. ये एंगल QOR का vertically opposite एंगल QOS है, तो by theorem we can again write angle POS is equal to angle QOR, and angle QOR we have already find here 105 degree. So angle POS will be equal to 105 degree. तो हमने दो एंगल निकाला, दो एंगल ऑटोमेटिकली निकला है बाय द थ्योरम 6.1. vertically opposite angles are always equal. Using that theorem we have written other two angles directly with the help of that theorem. So in this way we will solve this example. Understand? Now we are coming on the next example, example number 2. Let us come to the example number 2. Example number 2, we are going to solve it. The same property we shall use, linear pair. Linear pair, actually linear pair आपको तो हमने बता दिया adjacent angle, sum of adjacent angle 180 degree. Let us suppose a line is here. Understand? And a ray stands on it. We know that this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degree. If let us suppose some more rays are here, one more ray, one more ray, one more ray. Understand? So let us suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4, this is angle 5. Understand? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5. वही एडजेसेंट एंगल की प्रॉपर्टी हम यहाँ यूज़ करके क्या लिख सकते हैं? वी शैल राइट हियर एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4 प्लस एंगल 5 इट इज़ इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. देख लीजिए ये एक सेमी सर्कल बन गया, एक सेमी सर्कल बना, तो दिस इज़ ऑफ 180 डिग्री. तो इसी प्रॉपर्टी को हम, वही एडजेसेंट एंगल की प्रॉपर्टी ही हम यूज़ करने जा रहे हैं यहाँ पर टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ अब यहाँ देखें इन फिगर रे OS, दिस इज़ अ रे OS स्टैंड्स ऑन अ लाइन POQ. बिल्कुल वही चीज़, एडजेसेंट एंगल, लीनियर पेयर वाली एक्सियोम. अंडरस्टैंड? OS is a ray standing on line POQ and ray O T, ray O T, ray OR and ray OT, ray OR and ray OT, ray OR and ray OT are angle bisectors of angle POS and angle QOS. POS और QOS का ये एंगल बाइसेक्टर है, ये जो रे है दिस इज द एंगल बाइसेक्टर. एंगल बाइसेक्टर्स मीन्स a line which bisects any angle into two equal parts, that is called the divide into two equal parts, that is called the angle bisector. Understand? Two equal angle. So we are supposing here एंगल POQ को हमने लेट कर लिया एंगल 1. अंडरस्टैंड? एंगल POS इन्होंने दिया है, एंगल ROS को हमने लेट कर लिया एंगल 2, एंगल SOT को हमने एंगल 3 लेट कर लिया, एंगल TOQ को एंगल 4. अंडरस्टैंड? बट दे आर गिवन here एंगल bisectors of angle this angle POS equal to X, find angle ROT. एंगल POS is equal to X दिया है और POX जो एंगल है दिस इज द सम ऑफ दीज टू एंगल्स, एंगल POR एंड एंगल ROS. एंगल POS is the sum of these two angle. We can say angle POS equal to what we can say, angle POS that is X equal to angle 1 plus angle 2 है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 इक्वल टू एंगल POS है. अंडरस्टैंड? तो POS that is X equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Clear? Now, but because OR is the bisector, so we can say that angle 1 is also equal to angle 2. Because this is bisector, so angle 1 or angle 2 will be equal. Similarly, OT is the bisector. OT is the bisector of angle QOS. So similarly, and we can write angle 3 equal to angle 4 because OT is the bisector of angle QOS. यहाँ तक भी समझ में आ गया? एंगल 1 इक्वल टू एंगल 2, एंगल 3 इक्वल टू एंगल 4. नाउ एंगल ROT हमें निकालना है. वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट एंगल ROT. सो हाउ डू फाइंड आउट एंगल ROT? लेट अस सी. एंगल ROT फाइंड, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट एंगल ROT मीन्स क्या? एंगल ROT मीन्स एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3. एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3 हमें निकालना है. इतनी चीज़ें गिवन है. एंगल POS इक्वल टू X दैट इज इक्वल टू एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 और एंगल 1 और एंगल 2 इक्वल हैं. क्यों इक्वल है? बिकॉज OR इज दी बाइसेक्टर. सिमिलरली एंगल 3 इक्वल टू एंगल 4 क्योंकि OT भी बाइसेक्टर है ना. बस अब हम देखें कि हाउ डू वी सॉल्व इट. एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3 की वैल्यू कैसे निकालेंगे? लेट अस सी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अगेन आई एम गोइंग टू यूज द सेम थिंग विच आई टोल्ड यू हियर. यहाँ देख लीजिए जितने भी और भी रेज हो सकती है इसमें और एंगल्स बनेंगे. एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4 प्लस एंगल 5 इट इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. द सेम प्रॉपर्टी, the same thing we are going to use here. Understand? So we are going to write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4. ये बन गया आपका, ये सेमी सर्कल बन गया. एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4 इट इज़ ऑफ इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. Understand? Now we are going to find out angle 2 plus angle 3. मतलब 2 और 3 रहना चाहिए, 1 और 4 नहीं चाहिए हमें. तो 1 के प्लेस पर we can write angle 2. In place of angle 1 we are going to write angle 2 plus angle 2 plus 3 भी चाहिए हमें, तो 3 as it is. 4 की जगह पर angle 4 equal to angle 3. We shall put angle 3 here. Angle 2 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 3 in place of angle 4 we have put here angle 3. because angle 3 equal to angle 4, 180 degree. Now angle 2 plus angle 2, it is 2 angle 2. Angle 3 plus angle 3, it is 2 angle 3. It is equal to 180 degree. 2 common, angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 upon 2 of 90 degree. So angle 2 plus angle 3, it is 90 degree. Angle 2 plus angle 3 means angle ROT, it is equal to 90 degree. और हमें ROT ही फाइंड आउट करना था. So this will be the answer of this question. Angle ROT is 90 degree. इस तरह से हमने निकाल लिया. Understand, children? I hope you understood all these things. Understand? The remaining part of the lesson we will discuss in the next class. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.